Hi guys. Hi JJ. Hi Sean. Sean, you just became a member. You're my first member. Thank you so much. This is super exciting. I'm gonna put a little heart thing. Can I do that? Cody, what's up? What's going on? Hi. I can't do a little heart thing. I think I can. Hold on. How's the audio? Is it all good? Because last time we had some issues with it, but hoping. Let's see. There we go. I did a customized emoji, which you will get now that you are a member. Hello, Cindy. How are you? JJ, hi. Okay, cool. So, yeah, you're my first member. It's awesome. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I had a Patreon, but I felt like last year I was kind of just going through the rhythms of just getting videos out, and I felt like I wasn't doing too much for my Patreons. I felt really bad. And then when I finally got kind of monetized, they told me I can do memberships on here, which I feel will be easier for me to actually keep up with and, give you your videos first before anybody else. You get the custom emojis that I made for you. What else? A shout out in every video. So little fun perks, and it's $2.99, so $2.99 a month. So yeah, very cool. Thank you. I'm lucky you get a little star next to your name. It's so cool. I couldn't figure out how to do like the custom ones of those yet, but we'll go ahead and see. Eventually, I'll figure that out like this week. So, but yeah, I've got some cool new things happening. Wait a little while, see if anyone else comes in. Tonight's is just a really chill stream. Nothing planned, no narrations planned. I mean, if you want me to narrate something, I'll find something to narrate, but yeah, for the most part, just kind of hanging out, catching up with you guys, talking about 2024 goals, where the direction of the channel is going. It's going to be a lot different, but in a good way, I think. Oh my gosh, it's Derek Weber. Hello, Derek Weber. How are you? We have to say Derek, like, in all caps, because that's how it goes. But yeah, I know, this is so cool. Derek, I got my first member. I'm so excited. So excited. I was not expecting that, so you made my night. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, so I was going to do a video tonight, but I'd much rather just hang out with you guys because I wanted to record, and then I kept saying, like, when am I going to record? And once I'll wait like 5 more minutes, and then I'll just kind of talk about what we're doing with, or what I'm doing with the channel. But I wanted to kind of start the year off with what I say I'm gonna do with the channel, instead of like putting out something that doesn't go with what I'm doing anymore. So that's why we didn't do a video tonight. I was kind of really hyper yesterday for some reason. And all of a sudden I was like, I want to do a live stream. And I was like, no, it's Thursday. Videos go out Thursday. So, I just decided to do a live stream. So, we have our coffee here. I wonder, is anybody else drinking anything? I have a maple coffee. It's now my favorite flavor. And it just has half and half. And 2 monk fruits, stevia things. No, 0 calories. I don't know. It's really good. And I put my coffee warmer here so that I don't have like cold, nasty coffee by the end of this. Oh my god, hello Phantom of Darkness. Welcome. Drinking the souls of the dead. Very cool. That's way cooler than what I'm drinking, to be honest with you. That is really good. And I have my water because water is good. And I think last time Kat kept telling me I needed to drink more water. Completely right. I don't drink enough water. AKA water. Good. See, Phantom drinks water, so that's good. So, what's everybody up to this weekend? How was your New Year and Christmas? Did we talk after Christmas? No, I had a stream before Christmas. So, yeah, tell me. Or Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, how were your holidays? Mine were really good. It was cool hanging out with my little child, because last year, you know, he was just like a tiny bean in my belly, and this year he was actually here, and I helped him open presents that I wrapped. I was like, here are your presents, and then I would just put his hand on top of the present and like pretend he was ripping it. It was really cute. It was fun. Sean says, wow, if you're not glad to be alive, just remember you could be quenching the Phantom's thirst. This is true. And Phantom said, this is true, Sean. See, Phantom and I always on the same page. Yeah, so let's see. I did say 5 minutes in. Okay, I'll wait like 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, and then we'll just kind of like go into it. But like I said, tonight's very chill. Just talk amongst yourselves in the chat. Don't have anything really planned. Just talking. What I always do. Also, thank you so much, Derek. Look at that. I need to make some baby merch for our kiddos. That is true. Oh my gosh, yes. And like I was gonna say, Little Miss Megatron has been like extra lately. I love her to death, obviously, but I think there's a little baby jealousy going on, so she's very needy, and I cannot tell you how I literally bombarded the door. I have a barn door with like the sliding door for my studio. I bought a lock. It doesn't work. It didn't fit because I don't know measurements apparently, and yeah, so I kind of just blockaded the door with pillows and anything I could find in the past 5 minutes, and she got into the studio again. So she is here, and if you see her jump up on me and jump up on the desk, just know that is a dreadful stream, because Little Miss Megatron, we love her, but she's crazy. Fun fact, Phantom says, the last time I live streamed was on October 31st of 2016. Oh my goodness, I wasn't even thinking about YouTube in 2016. But you need to stream more. Hello, Rose, how are you? I'll have my first post of the year out soon, but my nephew got sick, so my brother could not come over. I want to add one more part to my series and then take a break from it because I have been to be continued. Waiting to get back into standalone series. Very cool. I think a lot of us, personally, I'm speaking from personal, many of us, I feel, were pretty burnt out after the holiday season. I think for me it was more so just kind of trying to juggle so many things at once, and there goes Miss Megatron on my lap. Hello. You will probably hear her purring, but here she is. So I was really burnt out, to be honest with you, but I kept going, and I was like, okay, gonna keep going. And this is kind of where my decision to change up the channel came from. So I guess I'll just talk about it now. So we'll go into it. So it has been kind of hard for me to get behind my recording studio or behind my mic and just start recording and narrating. And I think it's because I want to see growth in my channel, and I'm not seeing the type of growth that I want. And honestly, it is my fault because I was not consistent last year. I was putting out videos, but it was just whenever I could. It was when I wasn't tired or when I wasn't having contractions or, pregnancy is really crazy, guys. It's crazy. So I was getting, besides being burnt out, I was getting, for lack of a better word, bored of what I'm doing. I like narrating, don't get me wrong, but my heart is more in like voice acting, and I do like being on camera and in front of the camera. So I know I played around with it probably like a few times. I was trying to get my channel in that direction of being in front of the camera only, and I kept saying I was going to do it, but then once I got pregnant, things just completely, I was barely able to get out narrations, and I think I was just getting out narrations, and I was doing stories that I really liked, but it was just so hard for me to get them out consistently because I was getting kind of bored and trying to really think where I want to be with my channel. And I know we all love the narrations. I hope you guys are here. But I am going to be moving in a direction of more conversational storytelling is how I want to put it. So I will be in front of the camera for every video. So I might only do one video per week because the editing does take a lot longer to do when you are editing film and audio. But I also want to still incorporate the voice acting aspect to it as well. So it's going to be more of like a conversational storytelling audio drama. So my first video, I don't want to go too into detail, but you'll see my first video will be out on Monday featuring Mr. Derek Weber, because whenever I have a crazy idea, I pull him into it, and he's my guinea pig, so he has helped me tremendously with the lines. So he's in the audio drama part, but it's basically going to be like I'm telling the story to you, but then it's going to move over to like the people talking. So you'll see, but I'm really excited for it. Let me see. I'll read all through the comments in a second. I just wanted to get all of that out. And it was actually really easy to talk with Miss Megatron purring on me. And I was a little nervous about talking about this. I don't know why. But, you know. I like being on camera. I like being in front of the camera. My biggest inspiration, I think I've talked about her pretty much every live stream, is Bailey Sarian. I don't want to be Bailey Sarian, but I want to do like something like her Dark History channel. I love that. But the good news is the narration part and the talking is still going to be on my podcast. So if you prefer not to watch the videos, totally cool. I'll have an Apple and Spotify where you don't have to like watch me telling the story or anything, and you can just listen to it. So those will be uploaded. I've been very much on top of uploading on my Spotify and Apple podcast, I think. Yeah, it's Spotify and Apple. So yeah, I'll be on there too. Hello, Wolfie. Hello, hello, hello. She's beautiful. Miss Megatron is beautiful. Thank you, Cindy. I love her so much. She's just crazy lately. So crazy. You have to be a machine because of the algorithm. It's true. It is very true. And that 100% was my fault. I really was aiming for 2,000 subscribers this year. And it just, you know, I missed my mark by a few lot. But I was never in it for the numbers anyway. For me, it's honestly about my creative outlet, and that's why I got into narrating, and I love it still, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I want to change it up. I want to do something really fun, which I think will be really fun for the channel. And I don't know how it's gonna go, but I really do want to see where it does go, because I wanted to do that. That was my ultimate goal. And then I just, like I said, I'm gonna blame my pregnancy, because I was tired all the time and just didn't want to get on the camera, because, you know, that's another thing too. It's like you have to get ready and you have to make sure like your setup looks nice and everything, and I just did not have it in me to do it. So I just went back to my regular narrations, and I'm going to try, like, no, I'm not going to try. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to, that's it. Like, it's all going to be on camera going forward, and we'll see how it goes. As long as you eat your sushi, I'm sure everything will be fine. Okay, so that's actually funny, because Phantom had posted something on Instagram, and it was like a shoe in the shape, I'm sorry, no, sushi in the shape of a shoe, and I don't know why I just laughed so hard for like a full 5 minutes, and then I messaged him and was like, what is this? Like, this is ridiculous. So good. Outrum, hello, welcome. Yes, and let me see. Sean said you and D-Rock make an outstanding team. Thank you so much. Yeah, Derek and I, we've been friends for a while now, I feel like. I think it's like, how long have I been doing this? Like, almost 3 years? So we've pretty much been friends the whole time. Same with Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf has been like, yeah, like we started talking, becoming friends like really early on as well. And let's see. Yeah, so that's pretty much the big news. But I know, like, I kept saying, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to switch to on camera. I just didn't know what I wanted to do on camera. I didn't, um, I still want to, like, tell stories. I still want to voice act. And I was trying to find a way to creatively merge them together without, like, really not saying, like, copying anyone. But I just wanted to do kind of, like, my own niche type of thing. So I think this is going to be pretty cool. I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm really excited to try it out. So we'll see. The first one that we're 27 years now, Derek said. That's correct. I mean, it makes sense because I'm old and going to be 35 in 3 weeks. January 20th. So, yeah, in a few weeks, I'm going to be the big 3-5. Hey, Cody. Yeah, trying to get into writing, and it's a huge struggle lately. Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying that. It's just, I feel like the end of the year, I think that's kind of what happened with me too. The end of the year, I was just so burnt out. Literally burnt out just from, trying to be the best mom I could be, trying to be a good wife, trying to be a really good employee, my day job, and then trying to put out content. But that was a thing I felt like I was lacking. I wasn't putting out the type of content that I felt was like 100% great. Like I would get through a narration and be like, okay, good. Like let me edit that and get it out. But lately it hasn't been like, oh my God, I'm so proud of what I'm putting out right now, And in the beginning, I was like that. And that's how I want to feel again. And on Halloween, when I did my Halloween special with Paige Turner, when I did the Elizabeth Bathory, I almost said Lizzie Borden, but we did Elizabeth Bathory this year. And that was the most fun I had in a really long time. And then I was like, I want to do something like this more often. How can I do it and still tell stories? So it's kind of going to be more like true legends, I'm thinking, is the theme I'm taking. Maybe some creepypasta, but maybe I won't tell you that. You know how Mr. Ballin kind of, like, I feel like he doesn't tell you if they're, like, true or not? Or does he do only true? I feel like in the beginning it was like you couldn't tell if they were, like, true or not. But that's kind of the type of stories I want to do. So I'm going to have to dig for those. I've been writing my own scripts as well for true stories, and yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But like I said, the first one is going to be pretty short because I just want to test it out, see how it goes, and I want to make sure the editing is good and I got that part down pat, so I didn't want to overwhelm myself too much. So I think it's probably going to be like a 7-minute video at most, so we'll see. Who just came in? Hey, Dark Horse Tales, how are you? How are you? Omar, hello. So good to see you. Man, we got a lot of people in here tonight. This is fun. So excited. I think Thursdays are going to be maybe my live stream nights, because I know I did one, I think it was a Wednesday, and I don't know, I just feel like Wednesdays, I'm always really tired. No, I wasn't too tired last time I did a live stream. The time before that, I was exhausted, and I was like, ooh, I shouldn't have even streamed because I was so tired. Let's see. I love Mr. Brawl. His videos are great, especially with a seagull one. Oh, he's at Disneyland right now? That's so cool. I haven't been to Disneyland since I was like 3 years old. So, yes, I'm still at the park. Dinner just cost $77. Robbed blind. Yeah. Which restaurant did you go to? I know they have like themed restaurants. My best friend, she took her kids there in last February, and she was saying how like you have to get reservations way in advance for the different restaurants. There's like the Be Our Guest restaurant, I heard, and I think there's a Cinderella one. It sounds cool. I really want to go to Harry Potter World. That is on my list of things to do with little baby boy in the next well, selfishly, I mean, like, he's not going to remember it if we go early, so I kind of want to go now, but then I want to go again when he's older, but we'll see. Maybe we'll go this summer. Please remember to smash that like button. Heck yes. Yes, yes. Thank you. Okay, Sean says he's all right. Suppose work's a grind, and I'm finding some things out about life as I get older that I've never noticed before, and I don't like them. I'm sorry, Sean. Getting older is crazy. I've actually been listening to my favorite album slash band from middle school, Sum 41. Been like the past week. I don't know. I've rediscovered them. Does that ever happen? You forget about a band, you rediscover them, and then you just go on like this binge of listening to their music over and over. So I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm just like, gosh, I was 12 years old listening to this and probably shouldn't have been. But I love Sum 41. I don't care. They were great. They're my first concert I went to when I was in, I think I was in 6th grade. I was either 5th or 6th grade. But I went with my best friend at the time and her cool aunt. You know, everyone has like a cool aunt. Her cool aunt took us. And I felt like such a grown-up because we weren't with our parents or anything. Or, you know, we had a chaperone, obviously. And we weren't allowed to go down in the mosh pit. Thank God, because I was like a little thing back then. So, but it was really fun. I just remember. And like I remember not Derek Weber, lead singer of Sum 41, came out and he just started like ripping on Avril Lavigne. And I remember at the time I liked Avril Lavigne because I thought she was cool. I actually still like her. I'm not gonna lie. You know, people are like, oh, you're a poser, whatever. I still like Avril Lavigne. I listen to her music still. But I remember he came out and he was just like ripping on her. And then it came out that they were like dating. And I was like, why was he so mean about his girlfriend? Like at the concert. But it was so fun. I rediscovered Mess every few years. Nice. I have hi Monica, how are you? You come down, we should get together. Oh yes, absolutely, that would be awesome. Let's see, not that Rose, I have a bit of sad going on. Think winter depression. You know, winter depression sucks. I'm in Texas, so winter doesn't really last too long here, but it's just that weird period that's coming up, like now, between now and I would say like end of March, early April, it gets kind of depressing. So that's why I didn't make the decision to be born in January, but January is a really fun month for me because next week is my wedding anniversary. We got married on the 8th, and I was like, yeah, let's have like a winter wedding, and we had a really cool winter wedding because we lived in up north at the time, like New Jersey, New York area. So we had a really pretty winter wedding, and it snowed the day before, so we got really good pictures. But I think like just filling up January with things after the new year just makes it less depressing. You have something to celebrate. And then my husband reminded me today, he's like, oh wow, tomorrow is exactly a year that we had our first sonogram for Hunter. And I just got really emotional thinking about it, and I'm gonna cry now, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But it's just like, you know, just little things. I remember last year just not being able to really tell anybody that I was pregnant yet, and then like finding out and seeing him. So that's like one of my favorite memories now. So you just gotta kind of like fill up January and February with some stuff. And I'm actually really excited for this February Valentine's Day because now I have 2 men in my life, my little Hunter and my husband. So I have 2 Valentines this year. I'm 65 and my first concert was David Cassidy in 1971. Nice. David Cassidy. This is gonna sound stupid. No, okay. I know who he is. I remember who he is. I feel like I've seen him. He had like long hair. Well, I'm pretty sure everyone in the 70s had long hair, but I'm pretty sure he had long hair. Okay, have fun, Omar. That'll be really, really cool. Fun. February is to winter what August is to summer. I agree with that. August is well, my son was born in August, so now I have a reason to celebrate August too. But no, I totally get that. Like August is just like, it's kind of like the end of it where you're just ready to be over it and go into the next season. But for me, I'm always ready to be in fall. So, I mean, if there was a place where fall was every single day, I would gladly live there. Oh, Miss Megatron is being so good. She's just sitting on my lap purring. She just needs some attention, and that's fine, because, you know. Sean said he can't possibly be a one-man army of the Dread. This will just not do. So everyone who is entering the chat afterwards, Sean has become my first army of the Dread. Wait, you gifted me 5 memberships? How does that even work? Thank you. I don't know what that means. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you gifted other people memberships. That is so amazing. Thank you so much, Sean. Like, thank you, seriously. You're, okay, so you are the commander, like, of the army, so you're, like, the main guy, okay? So you're gonna have to defend the army. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just, like, thank you so much. Oh, man. Like, this is amazing. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee because I keep saying to myself, I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee, and then I keep talking. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Wade is here. Hi. Rocky is here. Rocky J. Horror on the Rocks. Man of 1,000 Names. Now it's more of an army. Well, maybe a platoon or something. It's funny. Mr. Dreadful was in the Marines, so one of his Marine buddies was in Texas for work, and I met him for the first time, and he came over yesterday again, because he came over twice. The first time, I guess I felt like they were just having a guys' night, and then I was being antisocial, and I just went in my room, and I was, like, watching Dr. Death, and then afterwards, Mr. Dreadful comes in, he's like, babe, where were you? And I was like, oh, I thought you guys were having a guys' night. He's like, no, like, he wanted to, like, hang out with you. And I was like, oh, man, I felt bad. So then he came back again, and just listening to their stories, the Marine stories, were really fun. They had some good stories. Well, so his friend went to Haiti and Afghanistan, I believe it was. Was it Afghanistan? Yeah, I believe it was Haiti and Afghanistan he went to. So he had some pretty intense stories. Yeah, but just like hearing about like my husband how he was when he was 19 years old it was just funny. So because he was in the Marines when he was 19. So Cody says, I'm thinking about doing a sci-fi story that could be told in short segments of parts that will eventually come together as one story. That's pretty cool. So it's like different parts, and then I like stories like that. I did a few like that. I think maybe I just did one like that. I think I did one like that, or maybe it was actually, no, I lied. I took a story and it was a lot. It was a very long story, so I divvied it up in parts and then I put it together. But your idea sounds really cool. That's really awesome. So yeah. Well, that was like my big news, I guess, about talking about where the channel's going. Just all on camera, all fun. Oh yeah, my Christmas tree. I wanted one more stream with my Christmas tree. Miss Megatron's hair is going everywhere. Yeah, I wanted one more stream with my tree because I only did one. So that will be gone next time. I think I want to do a birthday stream, and maybe I'll have some balloons or something. We'll eat cake together. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. We'll figure something out. But yeah. Miss Megatron is just like straight up chilling here. Here, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Nope, I don't want to say hi, Mom. Members light up the chat. Yeah, like put some... Oh yeah, and like if you have any suggestions on the kind of emojis you want, I can make them. So Sean, let me know if you want anything like in particular. I have a cartoon version of me drinking coffee, because that's all I do is drink coffee, clearly. Then I have, yes, you were Derek. Sean gifted you a membership. I know, everyone has a star. I'm like so excited. You have no idea, guys. Like, this is insane. Thank you so much. Like, I really love all you guys. You have no idea. This is why I do this. Like, seriously. Not for the membership, just I really like you guys. So, yes, so the emojis I have. Me drinking coffee as a cartoon. I made that with, what was it, Midjourney. It's so cool because I didn't realize how you can get Midjourney to, like, make a cartoon version of yourself. You just have to, like, blend two photos. Like, you have to do a few different things, but basically just, like, blend some photos together. And it did it pretty well, I thought. I liked it. Doesn't look exactly like me, but we get the gist of it. And then, let me see. And then I have, oh, you can't even see Miss Megatron. Oh, yeah, there you go. So the black cat, that's an ode to Miss Megatron, and she's always here. And then a spell book, a book with, like, magical stuff. My tree is still up. What day is your birthday? My birthday is the 20th, so I'll probably do a stream on the 18th because that would be Thursday. And yeah, because Saturday I think we're going out to dinner, my family. So it'll be like my family. I have a family here in Texas, you know, like friends who turn into family. So I have like my husband and my son, and then I have our really good friends that we kind of just do all holidays together. So grateful, blessed for them, love them. Hello, Beaky. Hello, hello, hello. I have not seen you in so long. How are you doing? Will you be doing streams on Thursdays now? I'm thinking about it. I kind of feel very energetic on Thursdays. Maybe it's just because I slept really well last night. I realized that if I get 6 hours of sleep, like, that's all my body does now because of the baby. So I literally fell asleep last night around 10, and I woke up. Well, I heard him on the baby monitor, so I woke up, and then I, like, checked in on him, made sure he was good. And it was, like, 3 o'clock, and then I just could not get back to sleep. So, yeah, I think I was just, like, energized. The night before, though, I took pre-workout. But I took oh shoot. I took pre-workout tonight and I'm having coffee. It's okay. It's Friday tomorrow. I'll be fine. But the other night I took pre-workout around 2 o'clock before the gym, and I could not get to sleep. I was like literally like shaking because I had too much caffeine. It happens though. Been busy AF. I hear you, Beaky. How's the channel going? How are you doing? How's life? Got some vids cooking, hopefully upload soon to put up a schedule. I think that's all of us right now. All of us. D-Rock got starred. Let me see. Hello, Kitty. Oh, I was like, who's Kitty? You were talking about Miss Megatron. Cool. I'm surprised Emmy's not in here, because lately, whenever she sees, like, Miss Megatron on me, she's like, now I have to come in and fight for mom's lap. But it's been really cute because Emmy really, really loves the baby, and you can just tell because, like, when I'm getting him ready for his daycare school place in the morning, like, I'll put him in his little swing so I can get his bottles ready, and she'll just sit there. She'll just sit there and, like, just hang out with him, make sure that he's okay. Oh, Megatron's leaving. Okay. Bye, baby girl. I'll see you later. Don't eat anything, please. Please don't. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, she's trying to eat something. Okay. That's another thing with Miss Megatron. She, ow. Ow. My leg does not bend that way. Okay. Let's go. Go, go, go. Okay. Bye, baby girl. Yeah, my leg doesn't bend that way. I was trying to get away from whenever she was just trying to eat. As Megatron, she likes to eat everything, including our Christmas tree, which is, it's a fake tree. So it's been a really fun Christmas season. Just yelling at her constantly to stop because I don't want her to get hurt. But I got a deterrent spray, and it's actually been helping. So I've been spraying my tree with this deterrent spray, and she hasn't been eating it too much. So I'm so sorry to hear that, Beaky. We were literally just talking about that, how it's just that time of year when it's just, you know, lots of stuff going on. But I hope you do feel better and, you know, come back strong this year. We're always here for you, here to talk. Yeah, exactly, Sean. We were just discussing that. Let's see. My brother's birthday is actually the 27th, and my other brother is the 10th the following month. Cool. Cool, cool. Aquarius. Yeah, he should. The 27th should be an Aquarius. I think February 10th is Aquarius too. I'm like right on the cusp of Aquarius and Capricorn, so I have like some traits from each, which I 100% agree with, because while I am super, you know, aloof sometimes, like how Aquarius tend to be, I'm also a very like high achiever in my professional life. Like I just like, you know, I don't know, I just like being a perfectionist in a sense. And I think that's one of the things with Capricorns. I'm February 16th and an Aquarius. Nice! Welcome to the Aquarius world. I remember when I was in, I keep talking about like middle school, I don't know why, but when I was in middle school, I had this shirt that just said Aquarius on it, and it was black, and it had like a silver like Aquarius symbol, and I swore that I was gonna get that as my first tattoo. I never got an Aquarius tattoo, which I think an Aquarius tattoo is pretty cool, but I never actually like went through with it and got one. But I swore by it. I remember just being like, yeah, I'm totally getting this as a tattoo when I'm older, and I don't know why I thought that, but I did. So let's see. I want to try to get back to premiere my videos because I miss you should, Wolf. You definitely should. We miss hanging with you guys too. I did a premiere not too long ago. But I was just like, I don't know. I like doing live streams. I think I do obviously like doing premieres too, but we'll see. Maybe I'll premiere the one on Monday just to see how it goes and get some feedback. So just be nice. If you guys don't like it, just let me know and I'll make changes. But I'm interested to see how my subbies are gonna respond to it. So I'm excited. Scorpio, very cool. Sagittarius, I think I'm a Gemini since I was born in June. June what? Let me double check, if you don't mind saying. I love astrology. Like I remember like I just found out that I was on a cusp not too long ago, probably like 5 or 6 years ago, because I knew I'm very much like creative and like I said, I could be aloof and just kind of like go with the flow, Aquarius. But then there's a part of me that's like not like that, and it also has to do with like where your sun, like when, you know, where your sun's at, where your moon's at, like if you're in, you know, all that stuff. But I want to get like an astrology reading. I've gotten like regular readings, tarot readings, which is actually really funny because when I was in Chicago last year in November, I was already pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant yet, but I got a tarot reading, and I asked the woman, you know, when am I going to be pregnant? And she's like, next year. And I was like, I'm going to have a baby next year, or I'm going to get pregnant next year. And she was wrong. She said I was going to get pregnant next year. And then I said boy or girl, and she said it's going to be a boy, but you're also going to have 2 girls. And I laughed because no, we're a one child couple, I feel like. So we're, you know, but she did say boy. But then, and when I found out and I told my husband, I was like, oh my god, the tarot reader said, you know, we're gonna have a boy. And he's like, babe, it was a 50-50 shot. I was like, oh, you're right. But then she said something about like how my career was going to change, which it did because I got promoted at my job, and like a completely different thing that I'm doing now that I started when I first started than when I first started, excuse me. But she said I was going to be like moving for the job, which I was like, that doesn't make sense because I work remote. So she was off with a few things, but you know, otherwise she was nice at least. So what did Phantom say? Okay, so you are June 3rd, and Cindy, you're a Scorpio. Scorpios are awesome. I have a few friends that are Scorpios. Oh, I'm using my mouse. This is my work mouse, guys. Ugh, silly. I'm so silly. Okay, so June 6th. June 3rd, sorry. June 3rd. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are, June 3rd, zodiac sign. Yeah, you're a Gemini. Because I know, like, I think from June 20th on, it's Cancer, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really believe in it, but still pretty cool to look up and get entertained by it. Oh, Wolf, you're an Aries. Very cool. There are animals that I relate to most for various reasons. Very cool. Oh, tigers. I love tigers. I do. When I was little, one of my favorite movies was Aladdin, and I wanted Jasmine's tiger, like, as a pet. I think that's probably why I'm, like, well, I love my dog too, but, you know, I had my cats first, and I just love my cats so much, so I just think probably from that, because I can't have an actual tiger. I mean, I probably can, but, I don't know if that's legal here in Texas. So, but I used to have a stuffed tiger, and I was so young, like, I guess I didn't know the tiger's name was Raja, so I named her Sasha. So I would or maybe I just did it on purpose. I don't know. Maybe I wanted to be a little bit different than Jasmine, but I carried around this stuffed tiger called Sasha with me wherever I went. I had, like, my gang. I had Sasha, my tiger, and then I had Rosie. I was very creative with this name. She was just like you know, a stuffed plushie doll or whatever, and she just had a rose dress, like she had roses all over her dress, so I named her Rosie. And I would put them on the back of my big wheel, and we'd just go. I mean, you know, around the driveway, because I was like 5 or 6 or something. So let me see. Girl, what is that neon sign in the background? Yeah, I know, it doesn't show up. It's actually supposed to be a bat and a moon. So it's like a moon and a bat. I wonder how I can get it to focus next time. But I think if, like, I focus it on that, it'll probably take the focus off of my face, and then I will be blurry. But I'll play around with the settings. Maybe I could figure it out. But my friend got me a Danny Dreadful neon sign, so I have to put that up. It's a lot of drilling involved, and I have to get rid of, I'm pointing in the wrong direction, that case, that case back, there we go. I have to get rid of that glass case because it's not secure, and I don't let the baby in here because it's just, unless, like, he's on the couch with me, it's like sitting on me, but otherwise he doesn't crawl around over here because that thing. So I want to get rid of that and get some floating shelves to put my crystals and skulls on there, and some books. Mine is blurry, and I was wondering myself how to fix mine. Cool. Does that mean I have heat vision? I guess your rising sign is important to know because that influences you too. Yes. Same here, Phantom. I actually think my Chinese horoscope is spooky accurate, though. Ooh. What is your Chinese symbol, Sean? Mine is a snake. And there's one thing that stood out to me the most about being a snake is that we're materialistic, but only when it comes to our homes. So, like, I don't walk around with no, that's not true. I mean for the most part, like I'm pretty frugal when it comes to like my clothes and stuff. I just buy like from TJ Maxx and Nordstrom Rack or whatever. Like to me it's just I don't buy like I don't even really buy from Nordstrom Rack, to be honest. It's more like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, that kind of stuff. I just like black tops and jeans. Like that's kind of my vibe. Um, but when it comes to my house, I'm very particular. Like I want it to look a certain way. Like I will not have guests over if I didn't sweep and mop that day. Like that's just how I am. And I just like when I read that about me, I was like, oh, that's where I get it from. Okay, that does make a lot of sense. But even when I lived on my own for the first time when I was like 20, I started living by myself. Yeah, I was like 20 when I started living on my own. I mean, I didn't have anything to my name, to be honest with you, because I worked a customer service job and was making $11 an hour, but I still managed to make my little space look very cute and cozy. But now, since, you know, I'm in a, like, I have my job and everything, and, you know, my husband, and we work very hard, I just like my house to look nice. It's just how I am. But, like, my clothes, like, I go out in leggings and an oversized sweatshirt, pretty much. That's been my entire winter. Like, just when I pick up my son, I'm just like, I throw on a beanie and, you know, whatever, it is what it is. Mine is a snake too. Cool. Oh, nice, Sean. You're a snake as well. Very cool. I got pig for Chinese zodiacs, but I say boar because it sounds cooler. I agree. I have to read more up on the Chinese zodiacs, though. Like, I think that's pretty cool. What's fun is, you know how, like, Chinese have their own New Year? My husband is Cambodian, and they have their own New Year as well. So in April, which is their New Year, we usually go to the Cambodian festivals around here in Dallas, and it's pretty cool. Like, we go mostly for the food because it's delicious, but it's cool seeing their culture. I would love to go to like a Chinese New Year party. That would be really fun. And Monica, you had said yours is blurry and was wondering myself how to fix mine. Yeah, I have to figure out. I'm sure there's a setting. I have a Sony camera, so I have to read into it. I know how to do the basics, obviously, like stream and set it up and all that fun stuff, and take pictures. And that's another one. So I guess like we can talk about our goals now if we want for 2024, if we have any. My hair looks weird. Sorry. 2024 goals. I had quite a few. I wrote mine down. I write my goals down every year, and I didn't print them out yet, but I usually print them out, like keep them on my desk so I remember, okay, this is what I'm aiming for this year. So for me, like I kind of have like, I guess I have a set weight goal in mind, but for the most part, just in general, I just want to get back into my healthy lifestyle, because before I got to Texas, I was pretty fit. Like, I mean, I lost 35 pounds before my wedding, and I stayed fit for a few years, like fit for a few years, and then kind of just like gradually gained some of it back, and then COVID hit and the gyms closed, and then I was just like, okay, now I'm just gonna eat like garbage. And I made a lot of friends here in Texas, and we'd go out a lot, and that was kind of my downfall, just like going out to eat and drinking and stuff. So and then I got pregnant, and I was like, oh, okay, now, well, we were planning for it, so I knew, but I'm just like, okay, I didn't want to gain too much weight, which I didn't gain too much weight. I only gained a total of 14 pounds, and I've already lost that. Like, that's gone. But now I have to get back into my fitness lifestyle where I feel more confident. So that's, like, my number one goal this year, besides, you know, not number one goal. My number one goal is to be the best mom and wife that I can be. Like, that is 100% my number one goal. And number two would be get back into the fitness lifestyle. Also because I want to set a good example from my kid and be like, oh, mom and dad work out. It's cool. It's fun to do. So I do want him to be into that stuff. And then, of course, my channel. I am going hard on my channel this year. Definitely not like last year. Like, I'm going hard on the channel. So if I don't hit... I don't really have a specific number. Like I said, last year I really wanted to hit 2,000 subscribers. This year I'm kind of just like, man, if I hit 2,000 this year, that would be great. But I'm not aiming for a specific number. I think that's something I have to really think about, because when I put something into like number form, then I can actually like envision it. I would like to say 5,000 subscribers. Maybe. That would be amazing. So let's reach for 5,000. We'll see where we're at. Cool. That's my goal. I don't know if it's gonna... No, I'm manifesting it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Okay. Let's see. And then what were my other ones? Oh, read more. Not including like narrations that I do or audiobooks that I do, because I used to love reading. That I think Instagram scrolling has killed that for me, and that's one of my goals too, is just to stop doom scrolling and pick up a book when I feel like I'm like spending too much time on social media. I'm gonna actually set like a timer on Instagram so I know like, okay, you're done. But because that I'm really bad with Instagram. I scroll and scroll and scroll, and it's good for the creators on there who I'm, liking and giving their attention to, but I should be working on my own stuff, right? Because I do content creation too. So I figure let's step away from that and read more. So I have my goal for that. I actually put a number, 25 books by the end of the year, which to me seems like really small, but maybe we'll hit 30 or 40, but we'll see. Practice my voice acting, take more voice acting classes, and land at least 5 paid voice acting gigs and 5 audiobooks. So 10 total projects paid. And then what was the other thing? Oh yeah, sing a little bit more. Like, not, I don't know if maybe on my Instagram I'll do some singing, but I do miss singing because that was like a huge part of my life when I was younger, and I kind of drifted away from that. So, but I have to practice more before I post anything else. I posted a while back, I think last year. Oh yeah, it was around my first stream, and Detective Creepypasta asked me to sing on my live stream, and I said absolutely not. And then everyone in the chat was like, oh, I want to hear you sing. And I was like, absolutely not. Nope, we're not doing that here. So I ended up posting something a while back, like after my first live stream. It's still up on my Instagram somewhere, all the way down there. I buried it. But maybe we'll do that a little bit more. And yeah, those are pretty much my main goals. Just, nothing too crazy. I like to say it's like new year, same me, just with bigger goals in mind. That's what I said this year. I never say new year, new me, because I'm the same me, just want to improve a little bit. Nope, not singing. I don't sing on my live streams yet. Maybe if I practice a little bit more, I will, but not yet. I'm like very much out of practice. I haven't sang in like a very long time. Okay, I missed a lot of chat, so let me go up here and read some. I found the Chinese calendar. Okay. I'm sending you a pic. Okay, cool, Monica. I'll check that out. Lone Wolf said, I found a Chinese calendar that shows the animals and the years that fall under them, so I sometimes ask people their birth years and show them their animal. Love it. Drunky Dan. Yeah, no. Actually, Lone Wolf, I don't even, drink anymore. I even on New Year's, my friend, she gave me some champagne, and I was like, ooh. I had a sip, and then she had to actually add orange juice to it. I'm 5, and I was just like, I don't like it anymore. And there's nothing wrong with not drinking. I don't know, I just feel like, also, it was my first New Year's with my kid too, so I wanted to just focus on him and not be drunk. I don't know, whatever. But it was just a personal thing where also when I am in my my fitness lifestyle type of thing, I don't drink at all. So that's a huge reason why I lost so much weight the first time around, because I just did not drink and I didn't go out to eat. I mean, definitely we're budgeting too this year a lot, so going out to eat's not going to be a huge deal. Oh yeah, and that was another one of my goals, to cook a lot more, which I've been doing. I even like meal prepped and everything for the week, and also learn latte art, because I love coffee and I love making fancy coffee. I make like low calorie coffee because try and lose weight, and I think it'd be fun to like make little flowers and, you know, all the pretty latte art. So that's my goal as well. Rose said, my Native American zodiac is the deer, which is fitting because one has been following me for the past hour. Kind of weird looking though. It keeps walking on two legs. Oh my goodness, we don't... You know what that is. You gotta run. You gotta run. I'm out walking right now. I heard you burn more energy in colder weather. Really? That's cool. I didn't know that. That does make sense. I remember a few years ago, my stupid self decided I was going to run in like 90-degree Texas weather. I thought, I just don't even know how I did that, but I did it. I finished like 2 miles, I think. But I have a treadmill at home now, so when it gets really hot, I don't have to do that. Let's see. Oh, come on. I didn't know you sang. Phantom, you didn't know? I thought I talked to you about this. Yeah, I used to. I can't say I'm a singer anymore because, like I said, I'm like really out of practice. My husband says I sing well, and my, Hunter loves when I sing to him. That's pretty much every morning. I sing him a song before school. I sing him, today was Sum 41 in the car, so he probably didn't really, that was more screaming than singing. Soft screaming, because I don't want to hurt his ears. Sean said, I found Wolf that having consistent viewers who gift can help you at least level peg. I had a creator for whom I would give 10 memberships every time he went live. That's amazing, Sean. You are such a good person. Like, seriously, like, helping us, like, little guys out. It's, like, truly appreciated. You have no idea. So I really, really appreciate you. I feel like it'll get to the point where Danny sings on her live streams and people put in requests midstream. Maybe that could be a fun thing. Maybe I'll aim for that. We'll say, let's sing along. We'll do like a sing along live stream or something. I was chased off though, so his loss will be the gain of other creators. What do you mean you were chased off? What does that mean? Did he I don't know. Oh, Phantom said reach for 500k. Oh, hi Miss Megatron. Skulking around in the back. Or is that Emmy? I can't tell. It's one of them. I think it's Megatron. It's one of them. Yeah, maybe eventually. I don't know. We'll see. My one friend, she keeps telling me that I should do like local theater, which would be really cool, but guys, I have no time for that right now. So yeah, that could be something fun though. I miss theater. Theater was really fun. I did that pretty much like, I started singing when I was like 4 years old, and I sang all the way up until like, I don't know, I developed stage fright. It was weird. I don't know. I used to get bullied really bad, so I think like my confidence just went like all the way down. Like, that happens. I mean, a lot of people get bullied in school, but it was pretty bad for me. So from like middle school, I got really bullied, and then I moved like my sophomore year of high school to a different town, and I became like kind of popular because I hung out with the cool football kids who didn't bully me. So and then I moved back to my old town, and people were nice to me again, and then I joined the play. But like for probably from sophomore year, so I still performed like in middle school, so from the time I was 4 until like 8th grade, and then I stopped freshman year till junior year, and then I went back to it my senior year. I did one of the plays, but then when I got to college, I did like a lot of like open mic nights with one of my ex-boyfriends, but yeah, he was a guitarist, so we would do like open mic nights and stuff at his school and some at mine. Like we'd write our own songs and stuff together, so I sang a lot there. And then I don't know, now I just sing for fun. It's nothing crazy. Let's see. Rose says the hottest I've walked is upper 90s. My thermos cup is the MVP. I have a Yeti, and I filled it up like this morning with ice, and it's still freezing. I haven't drank water, guys. You guys have to remind me. I'm gonna assign someone that task to like remind me to drink water. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, it has lemon in it. I forgot. I put lemon in it this morning too. Let's see. Between walking in extreme hot and cold, I still prefer cold. Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, Texas heat is just something else. But at the same time, oh hi Miss Megatron, are you back? Hello. I feel like, because in Texas you drive everywhere, right? So, well, in my area anyway, there's like literally no public transportation whatsoever. So we have to drive everywhere. But when I lived in New York, I experienced the hotness and the coldness because I was commuting on the train, on the bus, and walking, you know, blocks upon blocks. So I felt it more, and I feel like when I moved to Texas, I became a little bit weaker, and like now I can't tolerate too hot or too cold. It's got to be the perfect temperature. So, yo, Dan, take a swig of water. Okay, I did already. Thank you. I'll take some coffee though. I love that mug. It's so pretty. It's like, I forgot where I bought it from, but I remember seeing it and I was like, spider webs. And then that song from No Doubt came in my head, like the spider web song. Yeah. I had someone called Georgia Diet Texas, and I don't know how to feel about that. Diet Texas. Cindy says, I prefer the cold. I hate summer. Yeah, I do prefer the colds for the most part. Funny, I ended up in Texas then, right? That's so interesting. Diet Texas. That's funny. See, now that all the cool holidays are over, there's none left to look forward to. All of them are lame. Okay, well, we have my birthday. It's not a real holiday. No, I'm just kidding. I'm looking forward to my birthday though. This is cool. It's like a milestone. 35. Yay. Valentine's Day. I like Valentine's Day. Or what is it? Halloween. Maybe we'll do a Halloween stream. That would be fun. We'll do some crafts or something. Rocky J was telling me how whatchamacallit, just giving me ideas on how to like make my streams cooler, and he said to use like a second camera or my like MacBook camera and kind of give different views. So I have to figure out how to do that, which would be really cool. So like when I'm doing crafts or my ridiculous makeup, we can get different angles, so that would be pretty cool. I'm gonna not look into it, I'm gonna, her hair is crazy. I'm gonna figure out how to do that for the next stream that we do that's like a fun type of, you know, little stream. Will you be singing on the Halloween stream? We'll see how I progress in terms of my practice. So maybe okay guys, I had a really good idea, and then I didn't have time to do it this year, but I rewrote Santa Baby to Krampus Baby, and I was going to put it on my channel, like as like just a little silly video of me singing Krampus Baby, and then I never did it. But maybe next year. Maybe next year. Halloween, that has a nice ring. It does, right? It's like I keep seeing it all over Instagram. You know, I can like I love Halloween. You all know this. Like love, love, love. It's my absolute favorite holiday. But when it's Christmas time, I just want it to be Christmas. So like I can get behind Creepmas. I get it. Like it's cool. But Christmas just has like a certain type of feeling to me. So I don't like combining the two too much. So even though I did like my horror themed gingerbread people, for the most part my house like was super Christmassy. Like the traditional like fun ornaments and, you know, lights and everything. I don't do like Creepmas gothic stuff, which is cool, but I don't know. It's just for me, it's like I like to separate the two. But now that Christmas is over, we can go back to Halloween, and I'm all for Halloween. Krampus Baby. Oh, that's so funny that you say that, Wolf, because Baby Boy has all these books, and I have a Bigfoot Baby book. I have Krampus Baby book. I don't have Skinwalker Baby. What was the other one? UFO Baby. Oh, Alien Baby book. So that's funny that you said that. Unfortunately, you had to pack me away. You know, the little gnome guy with the beard. Oh yeah. Nope, he's still out. I haven't packed up any of my Christmas stuff yet. I have to do that this weekend. My main focus was this week. What did I do? Oh yeah, I organized my closets. Ugh. That was a disaster. So that was fun. It took like a full evening. I put Baby Boy to sleep. I drank some coffee and I just went in my closet and organized it all. And that was kind of where my super like motivation to get back on track, because I've been working out and I've been pretty much controlling my diet, except on like, I mean, no, I didn't even do that bad on Christmas, to be honest with you. I made, like, baked ziti, but I didn't eat, like, a whole bunch. But for the most part, like, since November, I've been pretty decent with my diet and workouts. But when I organized my closet and I saw all my favorite jeans that I can't fit into yet, I got pretty sad, and I was like, okay, that's my goal. That's it. Like, I'm not putting these away, because I like had all my I had a storage bin with like all the stuff that didn't fit me when I was pregnant, so that's kind of what I went through. Like I put all my pregnancy clothes away and took out all of my pre-pregnancy clothes out, and I was like, okay, I'm not hiding them, I'm putting them right in front of my face, so I know, okay, we're gonna fit into you by May. So that's kind of like my goal, May. But yeah, that was pretty much my turning point, where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go hard this year. We're gonna get back into it. So, I don't know. The Rankin-based stuff can be straight up nightmare fuel. Books about monster babies you're raising the kid, right, Danny? Thank you. I'd like to think so. My job, they threw me a surprise virtual baby shower, and they told me that I was doing a presentation, and so I had a whole presentation ready to go, and I was like dressed very nice. I remember like freaking out because I was my belly was huge, and like literally none of my work blazers fit or anything. It was just a mess. So I remember like that day having to go on camera and like present, and like could not find anything to wear, and like freaking out, like, oh my gosh. And then finally found like a cute little cardigan to wear, and I get on camera and there's like a big sign. It's like, welcome to your spooky baby shower. And they sent me like 30 books of like all spooky kids books. So I have like Edgar Allan Poe kids version books. I have Mother Ghost, so it's like Mother Goose, but it's like they're creepy nursery rhymes, and they're so cool. I remember I like cried so hard. I was just like, this is amazing, thank you. And then they bought this thing called the Hatch, which is a godsend. So it's a noise machine, and you can put on like different noises that has like music on it. And my boy, he loves the rain sounds and the white noise to get to sleep, so I put that on for him. But yeah, I just remember, so now his whole book collection is just like creepy books. And then of course for Christmas I bought him Cat in the Hat. What was the other one I bought? Oh, Night Before Christmas. I bought him, he opened that on Christmas Eve, and I read that to him on Christmas Eve. That's going to be our tradition every year. And I bought him a coding book, baby's first coding book, because my husband's a software engineer, and we want to get him into coding if he wants, you know. We're going to let him choose what he wants to do, but I would prefer him to be a software engineer of some kind, create that AI, you know. And then I bought him like a space book, baby's first space book, and then a book that's like really probably for like 5th graders, but it's like another space book, and I was actually learning stuff. I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that, you know, this planet has 7 moons, or this planet has 0 moons. I can't tell you which it is because I don't remember, but yeah, so it was an advanced book. So I was reading to him and I was like, wow, this is cool. And he was just kind of like staring at me like, I have no idea what you're saying, but it's cute. Let's see. Mother Ghost Visionary. Monster Babies. I can only imagine Edgar Allan Poe book for kids, Telltale Heart Kid version where the old man gets killed for taking the narrator's teddy bear. Nope, not quite. So the one book that I have is called what is it? Edgar, Go to Bed Now, and it's basically just the mother saying like, okay, Edgar, it's time to go to sleep now, and he goes, nevermore. And you know, like everything's like, it's time you brush your teeth now, and he's like, nevermore. So it's very cute. It's a very cute book. And then I have, there's this book, I forgot what it's called, but I read it to him a few times. It's about a black cat, and she keeps getting told that she's ugly and she's not cool, and it's very sad. And then finally, at the end of the book, she like turns into like this beautiful magical cat with like these like gorgeous wings and everything. Then all the bullies are just like, oh, you're so pretty now, and she finds her forever home. And it's a really cute book, and the illustrations in it are gorgeous. So I read to him a lot. Like that is the one thing, I want him to be a reader like his mama. So I was reading something along the lines of, if you read your child a book, like 5 books per day before they get to kindergarten, they'll know like an exuberant amount of words or something. So I'm trying to get him there, ready for kindergarten at 5 months old. Well, he'll be 5 months on Saturday, actually. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was Saturn that has 7 moons. Makes me wonder what spins on Danny's child's mobile. What does he have? Spiders, bats, and skulls, like with oh yeah, and then he has Ghostface with like blood dripping down. Yeah, that's what he watches before he goes to sleep. Totally kidding, guys. It's bears. He's got, is it bears and fox? He has got bears, a fox, and a raccoon, because his nursery is woodland themed. So. Oh, Derek is enjoying the emojis, the iced coffee, the black cats, me holding coffee, and my books. I think I saw a video of a raven saying nevermore. It's funny because the raven keeps saying nevermore and waka waka waka. LOL. That's so funny. Yeah, the Edgar Allan Poe books are so cute. I forgot what the other one was. I have to, there's another Edgar Allan Poe book that he has too. And then my personal favorite, The Giving Tree. Actually, they didn't gift that one to me. I've had that book. One of my friends gifted it to me a really long time ago when I was in high school, because I told him it was like my favorite book growing up, and I had lost my copy, so he gifted that to me, and I still had it. So I gave it to Hunter, and I told him, like, this is mommy's favorite book growing up. And I want to get more of the Shel Silverstein books, because, like, Where the Sidewalk Ends, all those types of books, because I really like those growing up. And then, of course, once he gets a little bit older, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And then, I mean, I had a few favorite books growing up, but that was, like, you know, my little kid favorite book. The Giving Tree is so damn sad. It is so damn sad. It is really sad. But it's like a good lesson. Oh, another book my aunt gifted for my baby shower was, oh my gosh, why am I not thinking of the name? I'll Love you forever. I love you forever. And it's about, like, a boy and his mom. Oh my God, I can't even talk about that. Like, it makes me so sad and emotional. Like, it's such, yeah, like, I read it to him, and the first time I read it to him, like, my eyes, I was, like, tearing up. I was like, this is so, it's just such a lovely little book. Like, how the mother always promised. So there is this one book. So my grandmother used to work at a book. Well, it was called the Art Center, and what she did was she did some office work, but authors would, like, publish their books through something. I don't know. I can't really explain what she did because I was very young and I didn't really understand. All I knew was anytime I went to grandma's house, I got new books, which was amazing. She actually was the first person to give me my Harry Potter books when I was little, and that was just, oh my God, best series ever. But anyway, I want to reread the Harry Potter series, but so she gave me this book when I was little, and it was called Nutcracker Noel, and it was about a ballerina, and it's a Christmas book. It's about a ballerina who she tried so hard to be the main dancer in the Nutcracker, and she ends up being a tree. And this one girl was bragging about how she got the part of, like, a mouse or something like that. And the whole time Noelle is just like, I'm a tree, I'm a prickly tree, like, you know, I'm just a tree. And then the night of the dress rehearsal, they get into their costumes, and the girl who was bragging about how, you know, how she's a mouse and everything, her costume was, like, a rat, because, you know, like, the Rat King, and, like, you know, if you know the story of Nutcracker, it's, like, the Rat King and, like, little rats. And the girl was really upset. And Noelle comes out, and her costume is this beautiful, shimmering tree. And she just gets so happy, and she dances the most beautiful dance because she's so proud to be a tree now. And it's a cool little story. And I gifted that book to my niece because I thought it was, like, you know, it was very nostalgic for me and my sister when we were growing up. So, and then I also got it for my best friend's daughter, and I told her, like, the significance behind it and stuff. So, you know, I always loved reading. I always loved books. I always loved being in my own little imaginary world. I think most of us have. I think that's what led us to narrating and listening to narrations, right? Cody said, awesome. I vaguely familiar with the Nutcracker is in war between the toys and the mice and the mouse. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. I watched over the holiday, what was it? The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. That was good. My husband and I saw it in the theater when it came out a few years ago. But, like, when I put things on for Hunter, I don't really fully expect him to watch or, like, pay attention to things. And also, like, I only give him a little bit of screen time because he's so young. But if I do give him screen time, it's like Miss Rachel and she's teaching him something. But I did want him to watch some Christmas movies with me this year. And actually, the way he was so into the Nutcracker, this one, because I think just the visuals were so pretty to him. And he was like, oh my gosh. It was very cute to watch. But then, like, I put on something like Home Alone, and he just had no interest. Jingle All the Way, fell asleep. So we'll try again next year when he's a little bit older. I'm familiar with Tom and Jerry version of the Nutcracker. I've actually, oh sorry Meg, I didn't know you were under there. Oops. I didn't kick her. I just kind of like nudged her with my foot by accident. I never saw the Tom and Jerry version. I want to see the ballet when they come back. Maybe next year I'll go. I've listened to the Nutcracker novel several times, a lot more intense than the ballet led me to believe. I love ballet too, and I went to an opera when I lived in New York, and I remember, I think my husband was really sick and we ended up leaving because he was like coughing and stuff, but the way the seats were, we like, one of our friends from work just had extra tickets, and I don't know why the seats were completely apart, so like I was in one section and my husband was in another section, and it was a German it was a German opera. Was it German or Russian? I think it was German. And the way like the opera works is like in front of you on the seat, like you can, I guess like there's something that like translates it for you, and my translator wasn't working, so the whole time I was just like, this is pretty cool, I have no idea what's going on, but it's really cool. So then when we left, I remember like my husband was like explaining everything to me, and I was like, oh, that makes sense, that's why he was so angry. Okay, cool. So Cindy, you've seen the ballet. Awesome. How could your son have no interest in Home Alone? I found a little kid beating the ever-loving hell out of two dudes, both funny and inspiring. I think it's just because babies, you know, if things aren't like very colorful or I don't know, just bright, you know, they don't really have interest in it. Like, I mean, I put on Miss Rachel. I don't know if anyone knows who that is, but she's a YouTuber, and she's actually a teacher, and she teaches speech very well, and she sings songs that he loves. Like, that's the thing, he loves when anyone sings to him. It's just crazy. Like, he I don't know, maybe he'll be a little musician or something, but he loves singing, so I'll put Miss Rachel on for him, and she'll sing, and then she'll like tell you how to pronounce things, and it's really cool, and it's very educational, but it's very bright. She wears, you know, a pink headband, and like everything has super bright colors, so he's very intrigued and he's very interested in it. But, you know, I'll put on something not so bright, or, you know, I don't watch any of my shows in front of him because I just don't think that will benefit him in any way. But I did put on Justice League the other day for him. He did like that. I put him in his Superman outfit. I have like little Superman pants for him. They're so cute, and socks. And I put him in that, and we watched Justice League, like from the 90s. And he did like that. It wasn't as bright, but he was paying attention to it for a little bit. But then he started rolling around on the floor like a puppy with a blanket down. I put a blanket down for him so he can do his tummy time and roll. And it's just so funny because like he just starts rolling around and is hysterical laughing, and I'm just like, it's the cutest thing in the world. So but so what do you guys think about my idea for just taking my whole channel and going on camera forever and stuff? Yeah, I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too, because obviously I want to make content that you are going to enjoy, but at the same time I want to make content that I'm enjoying making, you know. So that was the whole point of my channel to begin with. And oh yeah, the novel does have several readings free on YouTube. Oh, cool. Okay, awesome. So we got 3 good feedbacks over here. So we have, oh, I didn't show you my earrings today. They're little skull hands. They're cool. Can't really see it. Nope, this way. Okay. Okay, Cody said that'll be cool, DD. Wolfie says, I like it, honestly, enjoy your videos more when I see you on them rather than just a picture. I love it. That's great feedback. Sean says, think I'm going to crash. Was a long day. Nothing but love for you guys, though. Have a fantastic night. Thank you so much, Sean. Seriously, thank you for becoming a member and gifting some memberships to our fellow armies of the Army of the Dread. So thank you. I appreciate you. Have a great night. Stay safe. They look pretty. Thank you. And Rose says he likes it. Cool. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm having fun. Probably another like half hour or so. I wake up every day now around like 5:30ish. So we have to get our beauty sleep, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not even tired at all. I'm probably just gonna lay in bed and not doom scroll, but I will read something. I'm reading. Ooh, speaking of, are you guys reading any good books? I mentioned this on one of. Was it? No, it wasn't my stream. I was on the Traveler's Tavern in September, and we were talking about our favorite books, and people were surprised that I said, like, yeah, I don't really read horror books. I love horror movies, but since I narrate horror, I tend to like step away from that when I'm reading for fun. So I'm really into like fantasy books. That's like, give me a good fantasy world, and I live in it for the entirety of the series of the books. Like Hunger Games, besides Harry Potter, Hunger Games, hands down, my favorite book series. I admittedly liked Twilight. But then I was talking to Scott Donnelly the other day, one of our author friends here on the channel, and because it was New Year's, and every New Year's, I don't know if you guys have the tradition where you watch the Twilight Zone, but I watch the Twilight Zone with my husband, and we've been doing it for years. And Scott does the same thing with his family. So I was like, I couldn't find where Twilight Zone was streaming. I found it eventually. But I did find Twilight. So I put it on, and 4 minutes in, I turned it off, and I apologized to Hunter for watching it, for wasting 4 minutes of his time, because it was so bad. So, I saw all the movies, and I don't know why. Maybe I felt obligated because I read the books, but man, no. I heard they're redoing they're redoing Twilight as a series, though. I don't know why, but to each his own. Excuse me, sorry. Danny, I recently got into The Wizard of Oz. I haven't read it, but I saw a summary of it, and I'm surprised how violent and bizarre it is compared to the movie. Ooh, that's interesting. I never actually read the book. I should. That's a great idea. I know there's, okay, so Wicked, my absolute, I know it's a extension of Wizard of Oz, but my favorite Broadway show, hands down. I saw it twice when I lived in New York. Well, New Jersey, New York, but anyway, absolutely. Oh my god, I saw Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth on Broadway because they were the original cast, and I can't tell you. Actually, that's right, for choir one year. Oh, that's another thing I didn't say. Even though I didn't do plays throughout high school, I was still in choir. I was in all 3 choirs, and freshman year they didn't allow people into the traveling choir, which was called Madrigal Choir, but I auditioned and I got in, so that was pretty cool. I was like, it was me and one other freshman that got in because she had a really good voice. But I thought that was one of my proudest moments. But anyway, yeah, so I did a duet from Wicked called As Long As You're Mine with my friend Todd. And I remember, like, we both really liked the show Glee at the time, and in Glee they did like a lot of dancing and performance, and that was not the type of choir that my school had. And I remember, like, while I was singing, he twirled me, and my choir teacher went crazy and started yelling at us. She's like, "What do you think this is?" And then so we took the twirl out, but it was a really good performance otherwise. Like, it was really fun. That was one of my favorite duets that I've ever sang. Yeah, I did a lot of solos back in high school, so that's true. Although I wasn't performing as much, I still did my solos. Christmas time, I did Silver Bells, and I was in a church choir too, so there was that. Rose says, I'm going to read the Wizard of Oz books and the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy trilogy. Oh, I heard that was really good. I've been thinking about getting into the Star Wars books, but there are 381 of them. One of my friends read all of them, so I believe in you. I think you can do it. The fun fact, I found a channel that has readings of all the Oz books. Oh, cool. Please share if you can. I don't know if you can share links in here, but or just type the name of the channel. That'd be cool. Yeah, there's I'm reading Mistborn right now. There is someone I follow on not Twitter, Instagram, and he's an artist, and he had commented that the books are really dark, so I'm excited. It's a trilogy book. So far it's good. I think I'm only on page 80, but I'm usually a really fast reader. If I get into a book and I can sit there, I read the Britney Spears memoir cover to cover in one day because I just couldn't put it down. This book, I'm not saying I can't put it down, but at the same time, it's like I keep feeling like, oh my gosh, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, and I can't find a good hour or two to just read. But I think tonight after my stream, I'll probably be hyped up and I'll read a few more chapters. The Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland are now my top 2 books. I want to eventually read both of them along with The Looking Glass. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I gifted my friend a really nice like collector's edition copy of Alice in Wonderland because we went to an Alice in Wonderland themed party a few years ago, and she's a avid reader like myself, and she wanted books for her collection, like to stack them up, so I got her that. I didn't think about Through the Looking Glass, though. I should get her that one too. Yeah, I think besides, I mean, I haven't really read books in a while because I've been doing narrations, and it's kind of like, you know, you read 10 pages of a story, you record it, and then you're kind of like done for the day. But that's what I'm trying to, that's why I want to go on camera and do differently, so that I have the mental capacity to read, you know, fantasy books. Also, I want to write more. Oh, that's another one of my goals I didn't talk about. I do want to write more. I have a story that I've been writing since October, and I keep changing it because every holiday I'm like, oh, you know, this will be a Halloween special. Oh, this will be a birthday special. Or this will be a Christmas special. Because I just have to change a few words and the theme, a little bit of the theme of the story to make it work into like any holiday. So I'm like, oh, it could be my birthday special now, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But now that I'm kind of like, I don't know if it'll work because we'll see. We'll see. Kara Stoll has them in a playlist from different reading channels. That's pretty cool. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. Yeah, sorry I didn't have like anything fun really planned today. It was kind of just like, or tonight rather, it's kind of just like a chill, let's hang out type of theme. But I think I'm probably gonna aim for Monday videos and Thursday live streams. I don't know for the live streams if I'll do every week, but definitely every 2 weeks. I do want to do 2 a month. And also with the videos, since they're going to be more time consuming, I'm going to aim for 1 at first on Mondays. And if I start picking up speed of editing and getting it down right, then we'll probably move to 2. So we'll see how it goes. But I know in the beginning of last month I was like, all right, we're back to 2 videos a week, and then now I'm changing it again. But you know, that's me. It's me. It's what we put up with, right? So but yeah, so trying to see who else is in here, if I'm missing anyone. Let's see. Participants. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock now. Mama Dreadful. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not Mama Dreadful. I am still Queen Dreadful. And then I'm gonna call it a night so I can get some rest. Oh, thank you, Lone Wolf. He likes my chill streams. I'm glad you're here. It's always like a really good group. I know I said I'm just leaving, but let me just say this. Like, it's always a really good group, and that's why I love my little community. Because, not my community, but I mean, like, you know, I guess this is my community, right? You guys are here. You're like my friend. You are my friends. So I like what I've created. I don't ever see any, knock on wood. I think there was like one stream that was really freaking weird. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who. I don't want to talk badly about anyone, but I didn't know the person who came in there, and they just kept asking me my age, and I felt very uncomfortable. Like, I say my age all the time. I don't care, but it was just like, it felt like probing. Is that the word? Yeah, like, just, you know, asking too many questions. And I felt pretty uncomfortable. But that was like the only stream. And it was like one of my very first streams too. But now I feel like every stream so far has been really chill. Like, even if there's only one person in here, I don't care. I will talk to you because it's fun. It's what I like to do. If there's 0 people in here, I'll talk to myself. You know? No, I'm just kidding. Well, no. I remember one of my streams, I guess there was like, it was just me for a while, but I was like, it's okay. You know, I'm just gonna talk, just hang out. Someone will show up, and then eventually you all showed up. So I always enjoy it. I like talking to you guys. You know. I like this group too. Very nice people. You know who I miss? I miss Hair Raising Narratives. He's come into my stream. He came into one of my streams as a different person. A different person. Oh my goodness. A different username. And he said like he changed up his content. So I do miss him. But yeah, I do love all you guys so much. And some people are nosy. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind telling people how old I am. It's just, I don't know. It just felt awkward. And I think it was my first stream, to be honest with you, because I was very nervous. I remember talking to Derek and Paige Turner about how incredibly nervous I was. And they're like, you're fine, you'll do fine. I got on camera and bam, I was fine. And I like being on camera. It's fun. Get to talk and stuff. Also, PA and Silver. Yeah, I talked to PA not too long ago. It was his birthday a few weeks ago. I'm still too nervous to stream by myself. You should do it. You should. It's fun. It's kind of like, you just kind of, I don't know, usually I have a subject in mind, so I can kind of just like talk and then like talk and talk and talk. Today I didn't have a subject really in mind, just about my channel stuff, and then I still continue to talk and talk and talk. I just talk a lot. It's just, that's just who I am. But I will say, Monica, I think you should try to stream yourself. And if not, then just have guests until you feel a little bit more comfortable. I never have guests, mainly because of the tech part, trying to figure that out. That is another goal. I should add that to my list of goals this year, to have guests on streams. Because I think it should be like super easy. I'm pretty sure you just go into Discord and do some stuff, but I'll figure that out, and then I'll have some guests on this year. But yeah, for the most part, for me, because, oh, that was why too, because my schedule is just so weird lately. It's just, I go on stream when I feel like I have the energy, but I'm gonna try to do better with that and just do Thursdays, I think. Please make that I want to do a chill stream with you, Danny. Sorry to invite myself, but yeah. No, I already told you. Well, if you're gonna be the first one. You have to make that a tradition, because you are the first person I ever collabed with, so you have to be the first person to ever be on one of my live streams. And I know I want Lady Spookaria, Rocky, Derek, of course, a few other people I have in mind, Monica, if you want to come on. But yeah, so we'll figure it out. Um, I'm so happy that I did not have any tech issues today. We had cat issues where she just like jumped up and decided to be in the stream, but that's okay. Cat issues are better than tech issues because I remember last week, or last stream, I had like some double microphone going on. So this morning, before I logged on for my day job, I made sure everything was set up correctly, and I deleted one of the microphones because last time I just muted it because I was like panicking. I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? What's going on? So I just today I went in, I deleted the extra microphone so there's no echoey sounds. We love cats. I know we do. We love cats. And Anakin, my doggy. I love dogs too. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Let's see. I see some more people just came in though. Okay. Nope, I don't see. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night so I can go to sleep or read, plan stuff for the channel, and then look forward to Monday because we're gonna have a new video in the new format. It's gonna be a short one, but we'll see how it goes. And I need to reach out. I don't know. Okay, actually, before I go. Okay, so I know this is gonna be a shock to you all, but I'm thinking of either A, changing my intro to something that fits more with my new theme of things, or B, just getting rid of the intro altogether. So what do you guys think? I don't know if you've watched. I know Lone Wolf, you have like the few on-camera ones that I did. I actually did like a greeting like by myself. I said why hello there. What was it? Why hello there. Oh, are you here to listen to a scary story? And then I kind of went into that and like I explained what the type of story was going to be and stuff. But I was like, I don't know if that will like make people just like turn it off right away. I don't know. So I'm toying with the idea of either doing a new intro or not doing an intro at all. So yeah, what do you guys think before we go? If not, I'll figure it out. Because if I do an intro, I'm gonna reach out to Jensen, yeah, because he does really good intros. Do a very short intro, like have a catchphrase. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that intro, your introductory. So just make sure you don't give too much away about the story, but just enough to keep the listeners intrigued. Okay, cool. Yeah, I remember, what was my, it was, why hello there. What, why, I said it the other day. I was like literally practicing it. Oh yeah, why hello there. Are you here to listen to a scary story? Perhaps you just happened to stumble upon my channel. Well, my name is Danny Dreadful, and that's what I do here. I tell creepypasta, classic horror, and sometimes I even sprinkle in a little true paranormal. If that all sounds good to you, then why not stay and hit that subscribe button? If you're already subscribed, well, then welcome back, my beautiful creepy people. Tonight, we have a story of, and then it would be like, tonight's story includes a UFO and a crazy couple. Did they really see these aliens? Well, without, and then it was like, I don't know, I would like kind of describe the story a little bit, but not too much, like you said, like keep them intrigued. And then I would say the title of the story and then said, well, without further ado, grab your blankets, grab your whiskey, wine, or coffee, whichever you prefer, and let's get into tonight's tale. Tonight's story is called blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what I did. Sit back, grab your whiskey, wine, or water. I changed water to coffee because I was like, I always drink coffee. The 3W, whiskey, wine, or what? Oh, yeah, that does make sense. Whiskey, wine, or what? I'll play with it. Some days maybe I'll just throw in coffee. So maybe that's what I'll do, and then just put some like a little bit of music behind it because I don't know, because my intro right now is so in your face. I love my intro, don't get me wrong, but it is in your face. And I just want people, maybe that's why I'm not getting so many views. Maybe people are seeing my, like, because I had to change the music. Originally, my friend had made my intro and it was amazing, but I kept getting copyright claims on my my videos, and I don't want to get hit with those when I'm like fully monetized. So I had to change the music. And I, like, at the time, Mr. Dreadful made fun of me so bad. He's like, it sounds like you're getting ready for like a wrestling match or something, he said. And I was like, okay. So maybe it's a little too much for people, and people hear my intro and they're like, what is this? And they turn it off. I don't know. But we're gonna play around. I can jump on a stream with you if they're ever at literally midnight. Well, I'm always sleeping at midnight. Since Mr. Dreadful takes the 1 a.m. feeding for me, because I do during the day. I mean, I only do the morning feedings, which is 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. now, and then when he gets home from school, so that's like around his 6:30 feeding, and then his 9:30 feeding, which I have. Well, Mr. Dreadful said he'd take care of that tonight if I'm still streaming, but I probably will go and feed him. And then Mr. Dreadful does the 1:30 a.m. feeding, because I sleep until like 4:30 or 5, and then I wake up and get baby ready for school. Just do more of a chill intro and try to shorten it some. That's a good idea too. I'm going to play around with that portion of the video for sure. I'm thinking I'll try my original intro that I had, like for my on-camera stuff, and see if that works any. But if not, then we'll shorten it, and then we'll make it short and sweet. Well, guys, thank you so much. Thank you to my members. Sean, I know you're not here anymore, but thank you so much again for being my first member ever. So cool. And for gifting some memberships to our fellow army. If you want to sign up for a membership, it is $2.99, and you get some great perks. You get videos first. You get some custom emojis. You get a shout out in every video, which I will do on camera now. And what was the other thing? Pretty sure that's it. But yeah, so if you want to sign up, feel free, hit that join button. And thank you again. I love you guys. I will see you next time.